Hello, ladies and nerds. This is the FBA, the Film Buffs Anonymous, where no film will be safe. I'm Eddie, and I'm here with
Chema.
And this is not our usual weekly show where we go on for an hour. This is a little 5-6 minute side thing that we're going to be doing. Okay. I am an insane DC fanboy, so much so to a point that where I've actually created a side DCU where, you know, the ways I would make the story, whatnot. I'm an English student. I actually want to be a writer, so I actually took the time and I went through each of these one by one, and I thought, how can I develop the story properly? What would be the endings, this and that, whatever. Mm-hmm. So that being said, I actually have a long list of movies, and I actually have an entire cast for everyone in my DCU. But anyway, this side project will basically be about one video a week, talking about the next film in the series, you know, one by one each. Jim is here with me, and he has no idea what my ideas are.
Nope.
So that being said, you know, he's here basically to give me feedback. What does he think? You know, what do you guys think? Tell me, do you think I'm wrong here? Do you think I'm wrong with the casting or the story? You know, what's good, what's boring, this and that.
Yeah.
All right.
I say get on with it. Good.
Get into it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the first one would be Batman Year One. Yeah. That would be the very first film in the entire universe. Now, the characters that are in this one would be Batman, played by Ben Affleck. There would be Toyman, Riddler, Scarecrow, Alfred, Gordon, and obviously Lucius Fox, Mr. Fox. Now, the people who have to play them are Ben Affleck, obviously the same Alfred, which would be, what was his name?
Jeremy Irons. Yeah.
Jeremy Irons, thank you. Riddler would be Leonardo DiCaprio. Toyman would be Tobey Maguire. They're best friends. I think that they could have some good chemistry there. Yeah. Scarecrow would be Jamie Bell.
Based on like Gatsby? Or?
Yeah, well, Gatsby, and they really are best friends in real life.
Yeah, I know. What? Leo and Maguire?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're besties. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Jamie the Thing Bell, the guy who played the Thing.
Okay.
He would play Scarecrow. And as far as Mr. Fox, it would be, I can't pronounce his name, from Pacific Rim.
Charlie Hunnam?
Yes. Charlie Hunnam? No, the African American guy.
Oh,
the guy who gives the awesome speech.
Idris Elba.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Yes, he would be Fox.
Yeah.
Now, the way this film would start would be, it wouldn't start with the Wayne's death like every film does. Okay. It would start with Ben Affleck landing in Gotham. You know, he's back. Oh, sir, what are you going to be doing? Alfred, we have to have a conversation. And it starts off with him. It's year one of Batman. It's him trying to get a hold of it, trying to get through his stumbles. Now, on the night that his parents were murdered, a war broke out between the Korean Mafia, the Irish Mafia, and the Italian Mafia. All three fighting to take control of Gotham and the underworld. Now, this war is quickly approaching its 20th year. Because the same night that the Waynes died is the night that this war started, because there was a riot that night. Because, you know, the Wayne's death, you know, none of us are safe, the police aren't doing anything, whatever. So that being said, each side has finally decided to hire one mercenary to take out the competition and win the war. Now, the Koreans would hire Toyman. The Irish Mafia would hire Scarecrow, and the Italian Mafia would hire the Riddler. Each one set to take on the other. Each one has a different thing. Toyman uses weapons, obviously. Riddler uses bombs, you know, cunningness to use the strategy.
Are you basing this on the Year One comics? Sorry for interrupting.
No. This is what I prefer. Somewhat, yes, because there is a lot of Gordon in it. By the way, Gordon would actually be played by, give me your thoughts on this, Michael Keaton.
I would love that.
Honestly,
yes? Honestly, no. You know, what would be better? Honestly, it would be better if they got the original Batman.
Michael Keaton.
No, like the guy from the TV series. Like,
Adam West.
Yeah.
You know what? Yes, I would take him also. Either one.
Yeah.
I have Michael Keaton cast because I don't know if Adam West would do it, but yeah, you know what? Either one would. No, you know what? I wouldn't want Adam West. You know why?
Yeah.
His voice sounds too iconic. His voice is too iconic.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what's it called?
Okay. Sorry. Continue.
No. It's okay. This film would, you know, it would work on Gordon and Batman building their relationship with each other. It would involve obviously Toyman and Riddler. You know, they'd be going at it quite a bit. Scarecrow, you know, trying to infect the city with the scare toxin, forcing deaths of millions, but trying to take out the other mafia. Basically, it's a three-way war that Batman has to stop. In the end, he ends up having to take down Scarecrow first, while Riddler and Toyman are going at it. Then he has to take out Toyman while the Riddler dies. My ending would be, they're fighting on top of a building. Riddler decides, you know what? The only way I'm going to get to win is if I take all of you out with me. So he does a suicide dive. Okay. Batman isn't able to save him. It's Batman year one, so he's learning from his mistakes. Batman isn't able to save him. Riddler dies. Yeah. He takes the toy man in. And in the end, he has a conversation with Gordon, and he says, a regular jail won't hold him. I know. I have an idea. And that's how Arkham Asylum is open. Okay. Like that's when Arkham Asylum is open. Bruce Wayne is the one who funds it and says, you know what? We need a place to rehabilitate these people. We're really, it's just his own personal prison. Yeah. You see the beginning of the Pat Cave, how it's slowly being built bit by bit. What else? There is no love interest in this one, though, to be fair. There is no love interest. This is purely him trying to get his feet wet. It starts off kind of the same way year one comics start off, where he's not originally dressed as Batman. Yeah. Where the first time he goes at them, they're not scared of him. God, what else is that? The ending, the secret ending, the end credit scene. There's actually a version of the DCU in which Batman's father, Thomas Wayne, ends up communicating with Superman's father.
Okay, Jor-El?
Jor-El, yes, thank you, Jor-El. He ends up communicating with Jor-El, okay. And they're talking on the radio. And in the end, Thomas Wayne says the Earth is a good place. Like, it's a good people. It's not perfect, but it's a world worth fighting for. So that's how Jor-El decides that's where I'm sending my son, because he actually communicates with Thomas Wayne. This is right after Bruce Wayne's born. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is Bruce Wayne is born. They're at Wayne Manor, whatnot. The mom's taking care of him. Alfred goes down to make some milk, and you see Thomas Wayne on a radio thing. Yeah. And you see him telling him this, like, this world is not perfect. It is hard. And you see, like, scenes from the movie and whatnot, like, going back through it, this world is no perfect by any means, but it's a world worth fighting for, and a world full of good people willing to believe in hope. Okay. And that's where Jor-El says, thank you very much, I've made my decision. And then from there, you cut to Krypton, and things are starting to go to shit, and he looks at Laura, I think I found a home for our son. Okay. Ends.
That's pretty cool.
So that would be, yes, the three villains would automatically exist, though. There wouldn't be any origins for them. Yeah. It would be just, okay, these are three mercenaries. They're going to go at it. Okay. Go. Thoughts?
I'm into it. This series of videos that we're going to start doing of you mentioning this is, in a world, if we had this money, if I
was a billionaire, I would make these.
Yeah, we should make like an intro of Deep Boy saying, in a world where we had money, this be like a thing that would happen.
Dude, we should. Like, that would be the intro for all these videos.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get up on that. But it's cool. It's definitely a better startup to DCU than Man of Steel was. I'm just gonna say that out loud. But just because I'm a Batman guy and not a Superman guy. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'm interested because you at some point told me like your entire slate of like your whole idea. So, but I forgot about this.
Good. Yeah. Good. I've heard that.
But so yeah, it's cool. I kind of do want to see Adam West as Gordon. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. You know what? I would.
Yeah. But okay, keep going.
Go.
I was gonna say that will Leo be wasted on that? Just.
What do you mean?
He was. Who was he?
He was the Riddler.
Okay. He survived, right? Yeah. He survived. Or he died. No, he died.
No, the Riddler dies in this one.
Okay.
Like, so
okay.
Batman learns like, okay, I can't fuck up.
Yeah. Okay. Will that be like he pops up and goes? Is that really what Leo needs? Would that
What the Riddler, what Batman needs? Yeah. No, it doesn't haunt him, but it does send the message: I need to get better at this. I need to be better.
Okay. Because when it starts, it's he's already Batman, or he comes back. He comes back as Batman, but
when it starts, he's barely getting back to Gotham after years of training in another country, and he's just like, Alfred, I need to talk to you.
Okay. So it's Batman. It's very Batman Begins, because for a second I thought it was gonna be kind of like Batman v Superman, in which he comes back as Batman. Yeah.
No, it would take place during year one. It's 20 years after the death of his parents, after the riots, after this three-way mafia war has been happening. It's been tearing apart the city. Yeah. And the police, they can't stop it. They're either corrupt. Either you're already bought out by one of the families, or you're a single good cop who's going to get himself killed and his family killed, possibly, if you try to stand up to them. So you just let all the violence happen.
Okay.
What else? Batman and Gordon, it does work highly on their relationship. Mm-hmm. There is more Gordon in this one than the other ones, in the sense that he's Batman's only lifeline not only in the comics. I mean, not only in the police department, but also Gordon. He's dealing with his own personal things. Him and his wife are expecting a child, and already have some kids.
Yeah.
But he might. There's a new detective, female, who he might end up cheating on his wife with, where he's debating like, should I do this or not? Like a moral dilemma.
Okay.
The mafia tries to use that against him, but Gordon, in his unwavering moral fortitude, says, "You can tell my wife, I'm not gonna bend. I'm not gonna let myself be corrupt." And that's what makes Batman say, "I pick him."
Okay.
What else would be there? Oh, you would get a young Barbara Gordon.
Oh, to play by who?
It would be an unknown because she would appear. The way that my DCU is going to be stacked up, it's not going to be in real-time years. Like, the time between the first Batman movie versus his second appearance is like 3 years. Okay. But really, in our world, it would be a 1 year difference.
Okay.
So, I mean, like, she has time to grow up. She won't be Batgirl until she's about in her 20s. In this movie, she appears to be about 15. That way, Gordon's going through a midlife crisis.
Okay, that's cool. Should we...
Wrap it up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Okay, so next one will be called
Man of Steel. It would be the Man of Steel movie, which actually the next one is going to be kind of tricky because it would be a lot like Man of Steel, but I'm going to give more of my corrections on the tone of it.
Okay. Will it be color corrected?
Huh? Yes. Yes, it would actually be exciting.
Yeah, good. Okay, so that is... What are we calling this?
The other DCU?
Okay, the other DCU.
The other DCU Batman Year One, I guess. Would that be too long of a title?
Nah.
Or the playlist can be the other DCU.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna go on a different playlist than the thing. I need to start my own solo show then. If we start doing this.
Yeah, you need to keep up.
Yeah, I need to keep up with this shit. Okay. Well, I'm already editing and producing all this shit, so you just show up, you record, and you just show up, record, and leave. Like.
Cool. You know what? Actually, I was gonna ask you. Okay, we'll talk about this later.
Yeah. I mean, I am making you pay for gas for coming all the way here, so might as well, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I download the same software and I get a mic and I can record this at home and I'll just send you the audio file?
Yeah,
I can upload the audio file myself.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want me here.
I'm kidding. I didn't want to say it out loud.
I'm kidding. I know you want to hit. You want to rap on my success here and then you're gonna leave. I know that. I know you're gonna rub shoulders with the guys at DC watching Batman v Superman already.
Honestly, it's gonna be a sad day when this podcast ends.
Yeah, let's not think about that.
Yeah, let's not.
Okay, so that's a wrap on
the other DCU.
You are.
I'm Eddie,
and I am Chema, and we'll see you next week.
Bye bye.